Was headed from Chicago here to Grand Rapids, Michigan. I remember walking on this flight, United Flight 664, walking through first class, and there's a corporal in dress army greens. Don't think much of it. Press on back. About midnight, we touch down. We're pulling into the gate at Grand Rapids. I got my seatbelt undone. I'm leaning forward. Captain interrupts, comes over the PA. Says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have an American hero on board." And I remember this kid in first class. I'm like, dude, I wonder what he did. Is he a Medal of Honor winner? Who is he? And the captain continues very emotionally and says that we're carrying the remains of Corporal Brock Buckland on this flight, who was killed in Iraq, and his identical twin brother, Corporal Brad Buckland, is in first class. It's brought him to 7,000 miles home.
Our God and Heavenly Father, you have been our help in ages past and our hope for years to come. We ask you to be with us this evening as we honor the sacrifice of those who are with us and those who you have taken to be with you. Greater love has no one than this, that he laid down his life for his friends.
And there are people in this room that have seen way worse than I have. But when you go to combat, you see the horrors of war. We understand that freedom isn't free, but that night I watched a side of war that I'd never seen before in combat. And I will never forget looking at his son as he watched his father's American flag draped coffin inch down the cargo ramp. And understanding as I looked at him that he didn't understand the finality of this sacrifice. Everyone in this room is an instrument tonight, and God put that in your heart, and you had the courage and the faith to listen, to show up here and give your greatest gift, which is time.
Let me just for a second tell you guys what honoring and sacrifice done for me and my family. And I reached out and I told them what I was trying to do, which was start a farm out in Pickerington, Ohio. They took the time to drive all the way out to Reynoldsburg and came out there, sat out there with my family, prayed with my family, did everything, and got up and left. And maybe a few weeks later, a few guys from Chattanooga Equipment showed up with a brand new skid. So I'm very thankful these guys actually made me feel productive. They brought me back in the game. I can do more, you know? So it was good on my psyche and everything else that's going on.